If so,
You good?
say hello. Say hello to my little friend. Say hi, people.
Hi, people.
Right on.
How's everybody doing?
He doing what he do. You see, this is this would be how I would leave him, and this would be how I would find him.
No.
Totally is. Don't let him tell you different. Don't let him tell you different. Hold on, I'm trying to use the real volume so I could hear him. What's happening here? It's a Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. That dude's old. What's this? Odyssey? Origins. Why come I can't now remember that? No clue. Y'all tell him to stop. No, I'm talking about your hands. When y'all see him forever and a day, ask him if he's doing it. He has a habit he's trying to break. Is that what's his name? That looked like the dude from the other one. 6,000 XP. Golly. He's doing good on this game, you guys. This game is long.
Yeah, it is.
What are you, what 52? Wait, what level are you? 55? It's crazy. Hello, people. Don't forget to like the live. Please consider also subscribing. We'd be just so overjoyed to have you here. Isn't that right, Doug?
Overly joyed.
I corrected myself. Okay.
Yes. I'm overly
Overjoyed.
joyed that you're back.
You know what? Okay, I'll take it for that reason. Anyway, hey.
What? Is you gonna give me a hard time because I said overly joyed?
Yes, I corrected myself. No need for you to correct me too, sir. So anyway, I'm assuming you watched everything. That's what have happened when I came in here. Okay, cool. He's been busy, you guys. He washed the covers. Kudos. He cooked a meal. Kudos. I ain't had none yet, but he saved me some, right, babe? Yeah. Tell the people what you cooked.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Yeah. You're kidding me. Hey, we got that on video though.
Oh, it happens all the time, y'all.
All the time.
I don't.
But we don't ever catch it like on camera or nothing. We've done that for since we met basically. And it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. And initially we'd be like, no way. Did you just say what I just said? And a lot of times we'll say it like in the same inflection, the same tone, the same like,
Movement.
yeah, it's so funny. So I took that as a sign that we were meant to be.
Pat each other on the back the same way at the same time.
Yeah, our emotions and stuff are in sync. And it's not just because now we've been together so long, it's because it was happening in the beginning too. And we just kind of was like, we got to pay attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it just kind of happens. Hey, Dion. Oh, thank you. They said that's so sweet. Thank you very much. So yeah, we tend to do things like that periodically. Not as much anymore because we're strangers now. But
Yeah, she almost killed me when she got here today.
don't say such things.
I opened the door, she was just that gave me a heart attack. I thought it was
I happened to be coming up to the door at the very same time he was coming out the door. and he didn't know I was here, and he got spooked. I should have been recording.
Spooked ain't even the word. That gave me a heart attack.
He said he thought that was the worst he probably ever been scared, but I ain't do it on purpose. I just was literally coming in the room.
I heard the doorbell, so I was about to open the door to go down and see who it was. Cause I figured it was either you or
And he literally, the doorbell had literally just rang. So I'm like, he's at the door so fast. I was like, what were you doing to be at the door so fast? He was like, well, I was just standing here. So random.
I was standing up and I set the controller down. I was working on my laundry, and so I just was like, well, let me go see who's here. No sooner than I opened the door, give me a damn heart attack.
Surprise!
House of Ninjas.
Hey, Cook. Hi. Baby, now you gotta be careful saying that.
What?
Well, I told you about that. Especially if other people hear it, they might take it wrong.
Okay. What is this?
I'll tell you again after.
Okay.
I told him before, but I'll tell him again. He doesn't. His memory sucks.
It does, y'all.
Just so y'all know.
I'm blaming it on COVID.
But same. I know my memory's gotten worse since COVID. We got COVID brain.
Is it? I had a really good memory prior to COVID.
And he had it 3 times.
No, twice.
You only had it twice?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like you had it 3 times. No, I think you had it 3 times.
Well, no, there was another time I was sick and we thought it was COVID, but I didn't test positive.
Yeah, you didn't. Oh, did you test stuff? Did you even take a test?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I was sick, but it wasn't COVID. But.
He said it, and I was like, careful. See? People know what I'm talking about. I'm going to tell him, you guys. Don't worry. He didn't mean it like that. But I'm going to tell him again. I did tell him before. When I explained it, dang, look, he just ran into that wall. When I do tell him again, he'll remember. But, like, we know in this house, we know, but outside of the house, some people don't take things the same way. So, you got to be mindful. But thank you, Millennials Humor. What's squabble? He said, does your man have squabble? What's squabble? Look at his face.
What is squabble? I'm not familiar with that term.
Does your man have squabble, though? I have no idea what squabble is. Thank y'all for liking the live.
I don't think either one of us knows what squabble is.
I know. Squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. I know that, but I don't think that's the same thing. I've never seen.
Because I have 0 rhythm.
Oh. Yeah, he ain't squabbling up.
It ain't
so
no dance, that's for sure.
we'll know that. He has no rhythm. And I so be trying, and he just is tone deaf. I swear. Yeah, I'd be like, what are you hearing to make you move that way?
It's not my hearing. I just have 2 left feet. I just have no rhythm.
Yeah, but I feel like to me, it comes off like you're hearing something. You're mishearing something to be off like that. But I don't know. I got rhythm, so I don't understand rhythmlessness. But I be trying to help him out. Said, I've never seen this stream, and you've been here for a couple minutes, but y'all seem so wholesome. Hey, Millennials Humor, Millennials Humor, I'm so sorry. Please consider subscribing. Dubb is hilarious, even though he doesn't think so. So this is Dubb, and I'm Honey. Okay, so that's our channel, Dubb N Hunnie, and yeah, he's hilarious. So welcome in. It's your first time here. I wish I could do sound effects that could clap for you.
Wait, who is this again?
Millennials Humor.
Millennials Humor. Okay.
So tell them welcome.
Welcome. Welcome to our
humble abode.
Yes.
But yeah, we just be chilling for real. Just
we haven't been able to do as many videos together as we've been wanting to.
Yeah.
Lately, because between me working and
not just him working, he goes out of town.
Yeah.
And and me having to go out of town on the weekends, basically. So
Yeah.
I
Stay
go away
home.
for the weekend. He goes away for the week, and so we see each other like twice a week, I think. So
If we're lucky.
yeah, if we're lucky, we see each other 2 days out the week right now. So it's just been, hard, and people be missing him because this is our channel. For the most part, people see me now, and I'm like, when I can, I put him in here because it's our channel. And we was doing good at first, but then he started to travel more, so we just kidding. They said, y'all are dope. I'm all about good vibes, so I definitely just sub. Thank you, Millennials Humor.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you. Welcome into the fold. Um, Hopefully, we do your subscription justice. Oh, a snake. Oh, two of them. Get up. Now you're on fire.
Oh no, no! Stop, drop, and roll.
I didn't even see
Not
it
since
at
I hit him
first.
like that.
That was so not cool. I'd be like just trying to look cool in front
You're
of
gonna have a
somebody and
flaming
then
sword and you catch yourself on fire. It's
you
kind of
catch yourself on
problematic.
fire.
Goodness gracious.
That's so funny. Like, watch this.
Look what I can do.
Like that, exactly. That's funny. Well, thank you, Millennials Humor. We truly appreciate you being here again. Like I said, please consider liking the live if you haven't already. If you did, thank you so much. And like I said, hopefully we can do your subscription justice. But I did want to explain, since you're new here, the dynamic here is that we're rarely together. And so when we are, at least lately, when we are, I try to make sure that I get him his screen time. And then, because the people love Dubb. Dubb's amazing. But we did
I
have
think they
plans.
love you more, but
Well, they see me more. That's just like,
right, right.
but I don't think they love me more. They love when you hear. But they just tolerate me until you can get on camera again. Because I am the tunnel to you. So that's why. But but we did have plans for content when things start to slow up for us. So we do have some plans.
Come on.
But when we're together, I do try to make content for us, and so that we could put it on here. So liked and notifications set to all, so you can try and catch y'all streams to show some love. I appreciate that. Thank you, Millennial Humor. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like, this was so unexpected. I promise. I never thought that. Of course, that's what you want in a channel. You want people to sub to you. You want people to like you and support your content and stuff. But when it happens, you still just be like, whoa. Like, we're just regular people doing regular stuff, and people are liking us. That's so cool. So, thank you again. That really makes me feel good. I don't want to speak for him, but that really makes me feel
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah, I thought so
Because
too.
y'all could be doing a million other things and checking out other channels, and
Hmm.
y'all chose to hang on here and see what's up, so we appreciate it.
Totally. Totally. And so, yeah. Oh, so Millennial Humor got it. They were the one that said, when he said it, I was like, oh, be careful. So, yeah, they get it. But, yeah. Like I said, I'll explain it to him so he understands. But he's not very PC anyway. So he got a mouth on him. So that was one of his concerns with us having a channel. Was like
Yeah, I'm like a sailor, y'all.
so I try to tame him a little bit, but you can't tame a wild animal. And I mean that
And
in every
what's
good way possible.
tell him the nickname?
Oh, your nickname? Agent of Chaos? Yeah. He's definitely chaotic. And so we're working on merch for the man. Now once we get some available cash to do that, that'll be pretty cool. We designed it and everything. And so we think it'll be pretty cool. But yeah, that's the Agent of Chaos over there. That's his nickname. Because and how that came up is because I'll be talking and it'll be just normal, quiet, peaceful and stuff. Then he come in and it's just so chaotic when he walks in the room. He's so loud. he's like boisterous and like it's just like, bruh, it was so quiet. Why you come in like a storm? And so that's how that came. That's where that came from. Said nothing wrong with being yourself. And so yeah, we definitely don't want to take away from that, but we do got to be, you know, PC a little bit, especially if we hope to get monetized one day. You got to toe the line a little bit.
Gotta filter the tongue a little.
Tame the wild beast. But yeah, so anyway. So how you been, sir? Tired? Yeah.
Tired and sore.
Do you go back out of town Tuesday?
Huh?
Do you go back out of town Tuesday? My voice cracked. I don't even know. But
unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Um. I
Be glad when I don't have to as much.
forgot what I was gonna say. I am tired though, so we won't be on here long. Like I said, I just wanted you guys to be able to see Dubb because, hey, it's 20 people in the room. Consider liking the live and subscribing, you guys. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey now, hey now, my boyfriend is back. Hey, well, his girlfriend is back. He's been here. um. Said I feel like you guys doing funny, silly challenges like guessing the flavors of sodas or like blindfolded portrait painting of each other and stuff like that would be really fun. It would, and I've actually been thinking about doing stuff like that, but we just are not together enough right now. But believe me, I have thought of some stuff that we could do. So thank you for those ideas. I truly appreciate it. I'm gonna Dubb heard them, and so he's going to go with it also. And yeah, we're so down. And he's like perfect to be a guinea pig because he's like Mikey, like growing up. When they say give it to Mikey, he'll try anything. Like, that's really what he's like. It's so funny. I remember after we met, I was like, he's like a real life Mikey. But he's very easygoing when it comes to like trying new things. So, and one thing he'll say, which I completely disagree with this saying, but he's like, I'll try anything once. I say I'll try most things once because I know I won't try everything. But
yeah, well,
he's
no. I've since redone that quote because I will try most things, but there are a few things that have come up that I'm like, yeah, that's not happening.
Oh, guess what they said? They said, "Hey, Mikey, he likes it." They know. Which is millennials humor. I get their name. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So that sounds good. I will be here for them. But yes, I wanted to do challenges. I wanted to do. It's probably too old to do it now, but I wanted to do the challenge where you have like the water bottle and you're blindfolded and you move. I just know it's not even so much that it would be funny that it happens to him, but his reactions are hilarious. His reactions to stuff are hilarious. But I thought, this is what I figured. Odds are it would always hit me. And so that's not as much fun. But I did think of that. Like I said, it's really old now, but I think, there's nothing wrong with bringing something old back, especially for the fun of it. But most of the challenges and stuff that I've thought to do, I would think to do with him because his reactions are just hilarious. Hey Chief, good morning. Where are you? It's night here. Nah, you can still do it. Who cares about what's trending? Forget all that. Just have fun. Okay, thank you. Just have fun. I like millennial humor. I like millennial humor. Said just have fun. I like that. And that was my plan. We're doing well, Chief Baba. How are you? Just getting home from the hospital. Y'all probably maybe a little under an hour ago I've been home. And like I said, this is how I found Dubb. Well, not totally. I found him in front of the door and he feels like I almost gave him a heart attack. So
He almost killed me.
thankfully he's calmed down.
He almost killed me.
But not literally, You too, just so we're clear. Um, and
Yeah.
for
Let me
educational
rephrase
purposes
that. She
only.
almost scared me to death.
Thank you very much. Like, it's been recorded. But yeah, so those are things that you can look forward to. Dove is so down for it. Um, and I'm excited about it. But once things start to slow down in our lives, kinda, then we do plan to start doing things like that. I know, that's why I told man I'm normally recording when I come to the door. I normally am, but this time I wasn't. It would have
I'm
been
glad
great
she
to get
wasn't
that on
because
camera.
I was almost mad. I had to take a second because like it literally my chest hurt. It scared the hell out of me. Pardon my language.
Yeah, it would have
It
been
scared me.
perfect. Would have been perfect. And I said that. Didn't I say that, babe? I
Mm-hmm.
said, dang, I should have been recording. So the funny thing is, a lot of times things happen. We've been talking about recording for years, but it took Dove a little while to get on board. And then I was still a little apprehensive in the beginning too of something I wanted to do. If he was like, yeah, let's do it, that would have gave me more like gumption to do it. But he was so against it. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do it by myself. So it took us a while, but we've missed some really, really good moments that we could have had on camera. So I do hate that. But here we are now. But there was this one time at band camp, if anybody knows where that comes from. Um, there was this one time that I wasn't recording, but there was like a bug on that door. And Doug went over to it. I forgot what he did. Was you scream or something?
Yeah, it was like, hey!
Yeah, and it like jumped off the door and literally died. It was like, whoa.
If it was like a cat or dog, and you could like see them like panicking or startled, but like I couldn't have made this up.
Right.
Like I was not expecting that to happen, but
It was so
it
wild.
was the wildest thing, and we were both just like, what?
They know what that is too. That one time at band camp. Exactly. American Pie. Well, this one time at band camp, I used to give my kids like that all the time. Every time they said this one time, I always said at band camp, and they would laugh because they knew where it was coming from. They used to just be like our running joke or whatever. But yeah, American Pie. But they said it's so not easy to get ourselves to just give in and put ourselves out there, but it's so worth it. Yes, classic, completely. But I agree. I started to just be like, you know what? It is what it is. I want to have fun. It's my life. You know what I'm saying? And I consider this like my own personal diary to a degree. Because I can go back and look at my life, what I was doing, things I thought, stuff I said, just stuff like that, funny moments, all that stuff that I wish I would have done well over 20 years ago now, that I could be looking back on because YouTube's been around a very long time. So definitely could have had all that. And so those are regrets. That's neither here nor there, but here we are today.
No regrets.
And no regrets. No regrets. What was that? I know it was a tattoo on somebody. What was it on?
Yeah, it was. Oh man, what movie was that from?
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
sorry,
that's too funny.
I'm having a brain block right
Facts,
now.
100%. So yeah, no regrets. Oh, did y'all see the commercial for something they was doing in LA? Where they have the draft at? Was it in LA?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, well, they was doing something in LA. Um, you love that movie, you know all the references, apparently. So you'll be good to have around because we do that so often. And when you're not with your audience, everybody don't know. But I figure eventually when it play out there and it's enough out there in the ether, somebody will see it and they'll get it. But and him, oh my gosh, he's like the movie phenom. So he knows everything. We are the Millers. That's what it was. No regrets.
Yeah, I thought of that one, but I'm not sure if that's it or not.
Oh my gosh, that movie is hilarious from start to finish. Oh my gosh, that movie is so no regrets. I remember now. I was like, it was a tattoo on somebody.
Yeah.
So I remember stuff in bits and pieces. So normally, like, I remember the bits and pieces, and then he'll put it together for me. So like that's kind of how we fit. I'm like the middle, and he's like the front and the end. So yeah, no regrets. That's hilarious. But
No regrets.
but what was I saying? I forgot. I forgot. Oh well. If it was good enough, it'll come back. But yeah, We Are the Millers was hilarious. That movie was unexpectedly funny. I didn't expect it to be as funny as it was. It was really good. Oh yeah, what I was saying was they did something in L.A. recently, last weekend, or was it this weekend? 23rd to the 26th. That was this weekend, and they had Smokey Son and Ice Cube Son kind of do like a remake of Friday a little bit
Oh, that's cool.
for just a scene from Friday for the thing they was doing. I don't remember what they was doing, but I thought it was in L.A. Maybe they said Pittsburgh. I don't remember. But anyway, it was so cute though, and it was like, oh my god, that brings us so many memories. And it's crazy, they sons look like them, like they literally could almost. Of course, you know them, you know the difference, of course, but like it was so crazy to hear them and see them, and it was just like, man, this is literally like a remake of Friday. It was so cool. I'm gonna look it up and show it to you because I thought it was, I loved it. And then it was like, it was kind of like nostalgic to a degree. But yeah, it was good to watch. So yeah, and a whole bunch of people was like, I didn't even know Smokey had a son. I mean, Chris Tucker. It's like I didn't even know Chris Tucker had a son. It sounded just like him. It sounded like him, and blah blah blah. It was crazy. He like super skinny like him. Ice Cube's son is kind of stocky like him. So it was really interesting to see it, and the way that they played it out was really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna have to show it to you. But anyway, guys, that's our time. Um, Guess we'll get on out of here. But thank y'all for the likes. We truly appreciate it. Thank you for the subs, you guys. If we got any new ones besides Millennial Humor, thank y'all very, very much. Millennial Humor, I do want to give a disclaimer. Dub is not always in the shot, so please bear with me when you just see me. And
She
please,
does a lot of videos that sometimes are just her, and then when we're together, then we obviously do stuff.
I mean, because I have to keep the channel active, and I had stopped. I had stopped and was only recording when we were together, but I was finding like we're only together like once a week, and sometimes I get home so late we can't do anything. So our channel was like stagnant for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I was like, we can't do that. We gotta, I gotta, record stuff, and unfortunately it'll be without you for a little bit. But it was just to keep the channel active. But again, like I said, when I can put him in, we definitely are together. And then we do have plans once things slow down. So, all right, we'll say bye to the people.
Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for coming and spending some time with us.
We truly appreciate it.
Very much so.
And I will say, don't forget to like, comment, and
Subscribe.
subscribe. Hold on, she said, enjoy y'all's time together. Pleasure talking with y'all. Have a blessed night, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. Yes, even if it's just you. Okay, thank you. Just bear with us. Just bear with us.
Hopefully this summer we'll have a lot more
Yeah.
content. So
Hopefully it's coming. But thank you so much again for y'all watching. Thanks for the likes, and y'all have a good night.
bye.
Deuces. Boom.